Hi, Pisces. So that Mars in your sign is making you guys a little bit feisty, I think. I wanted to do your reading yesterday, but the energy wasn't right. Because, again, I had somebody, and I finally just ended up, like, deleting her from the channel, but she got on me again about doing Pisces last. And you guys aren't last. I haven't done you last in a really long time. And I'm not mad at you guys. It rubbed me the wrong, like, I didn't do any general readings yesterday. So, it just, like, she particularly rubbed me the wrong way, and I didn't want to take it out on you. We'll put it that way. Like, I didn't want to be like, oh, I can't believe this Pisces energy. Because let's have fun with it. Sorry, I gotta adjust. I gotta, like, scoot up a little bit because I felt really far away from the table. I seriously, like, let's have fun with it. Let's not make it a thing. So I needed to give myself some time to breathe. Plus, honestly, the Virgo energy right now is, like, super, like, oversensitive. And again, didn't want to take that out on you guys. So, because I love you all too much. And a lot of times the reasons why I will wait to do your reading, and it's not really last, but like towards the end, is because I learn a lot from you guys. And sometimes they're really hard lessons for me to learn because you are just opposite of me, you know, being a Virgo sun sign. Because you guys are just opposite for me, that's my relationship, right? So right now things are, because Mars is in Pisces, Neptune is direct in Pisces, things are a little fuzzy. That's all I can do is, like, shrug. Yeah? So, I think that you guys are a little bit feisty. You might be a little bit sensitive as well because Virgos are going through so much, and the sign of Virgo is your relationship house, your house of relationships, the 7th house, right? So if you guys are feeling anxious, it's just that silly Mars energy. It'll be moving out and heading towards Aries. And believe me, when it hits Aries, it's going to be like go, 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 because it is at home in Aries. And there are a lot of planets right now that are in their home signs. So, yep, here we go. Bam! You guys showed up real fast in your reading. Welcome to it. High Priestess. And we have the Death card. So I'm wondering if Scorpio season was really big for you guys. The veil is very thin right now. When I say that, I mean the 3D world and the 5D world are very open to each other. Intuition is very, very heightened. And it is really all because of you guys at the moment. Because Mars is in Pisces. Yes, Mars is kind of confused. And a lot of people don't know how to use that energy. But for me, I think it would be something extremely creative to have a planet like Mars in your sign right now, especially with Neptune direct. For me, that would be a very creative opportunity. This is that anxiety I was talking about with the 9 of Swords and the World. And there's that air sign, King of Swords. I feel like you guys ended something, or something has ended, or it feels like it's about to end. Something feels like just not right. We're going to take our time with your reading today because Mercury is still in retrograde until the 7th of December. And yes, it's a really, really great opportunity for, again, the veil to be thin because with Mercury in retrograde, it just means it's closer to Earth. It's closer to planet Earth. And because that's my ruling planet, it really affects me in really wonderful ways, but it also slows me down. So it slows down my speech and it slows down the way I do things. And so we're going to take time with this because I feel like either you feel like something is on the verge of ending or it's already ended. With an air sign, could be a Scorpio. But Jupiter is pushing everybody forward. And we're in Sagittarius season. And when we get into Sagittarius season, everything pushes just a little bit too much sometimes. Is this anxiety real? Or is this the illusion that Mars is giving you? Is this the illusion that things don't feel quite right, but maybe they're a little bit more right than you think they are? Because with Mars in your sign, it's not always the easiest. Yes. See, Sagittarius season shows up. You could be dealing with a fire sign also, or an Aquarius. But this is really saying to kind of take the opportunity of Mars being in your sign and going with it. And pushing forward and going for your goals. I mean, the star is having everything. It's also about healing. And I think Sagittarius season is going to be a lot about healing for a lot of people. But it's also about cleaning up the trash of 2018. Like, let's just get it over with already, so when we get into Capricorn season, we can actually start working again and not be so fuzzy anymore. And most signs are going to feel so much better and have like a weight lifted by the 15th of December. Or, you know, and the Cancer full moon that's coming in on the 22nd of December. Which is also the winter solstice, which is the shortest day of the year. Daylight-wise, shortest day of the year. The Cancer full moon is going to illuminate so much of what we have lost, what we have gained from what we've lost, and where we're going to go with it. I mean, might be a little painful, but it's going to feel really, really good when we're done. Because then we can start 2019 fresh. And in 2019, we immediately start with eclipses. Like, literally the first week of January, there's a solar eclipse in Capricorn. And then there's a full moon lunar eclipse at the end of January. So you want to clean out the rest. So if there is an impending doom type feeling that you have right now, because you feel like something is ending, you feel like it's very close to ending, you guys have gone through this awakening process this year that even an incredibly psychic sign like you can't comprehend. Right? It's like, I'm already psychic. Why am I going through this dark night of the soul? Why am I seeing these visions all of a sudden? Why am I all of a sudden clairaudient? Why am I all of a sudden so much more aware and enlightened to everything that's happening around me and what's real and what's not? And then boom, Sagittarius season hits and you're all sorts of confused and in anxiety again. We keep getting like these bumps, right? They're like the speed bumps that you know, when you're in a neighborhood with a lot of kids and they have those speed bumps in the road. We keep hitting these speed bumps, but the reason is because the universe is trying to snap everybody out of it and be like, look at what you still need to let go of. Look at what you need to heal. Look at what it is that you are still hanging on to. 7 of Swords. Emotionally tied to something. And the 7 of Swords, yes, it can represent deceit. Maybe you feel like you've been deceived by somebody. But the 7 of Swords represents the Aquarius, the moon in Aquarius. And when somebody has their moon sign in Aquarius, they can easily detach their emotions from things for self-preservational purposes, from situations, from people, not to be mean about it, but for self-preservational purpose. I mean, like, it's actually a good thing to have. So maybe you need to remove yourself emotionally from what's happening around you and recognize that if something is ending, it's probably for the best. And if, excuse me, if you feel deceived by a Scorpio, they are having to deal with Uranus going into their 7th house of relationships. And it's been doing this back and forth like ping pong thing, or not ping pong, well, I mean, yes, ping pong, but what is that I'm trying to think of? The, oh, blast it, I can't think of it. It's that little machine. Somebody is going to tell me what I'm talking about. It's like the little machine that you play, and it's like the big thing, and it has the ball jumper. You guys are going to look at me and be like, she's crazy. Somebody knows what I'm talking about out there, and it's going to like hit me and be like, oh my gosh, that's what it is. Okay, so the Empress on the death card. So if this isn't about a Scorpio, this is about you coming full circle and feeling very much your divine feminine side. And that's why if something has to end with an air sign possibly, because of deception, there needs to be some kind of removal, detachment from this air sign or from this situation so you can grow. The Empress is saying, now remember, the Scorpio card, death, it's all about birth and transformation. Death and transformation is what I meant to say. And like at Mercury, I mean, it just is, it is what it is. You guys. And when we're reborn, after things have come full circle, we become the Empress. Whether you're a man or a woman, you can still be the Empress. Because the Empress is all about creation. It's all about brand new. This is actually perfect because the death card is all about death, right? And then you transform and you start over. And you're brand new. Yes, this can give you anxiety. The Nine of Swords. Yes, it can put you in a state of anxiety. This is where meditation is a really, really big thing. And the reason why I'm saying that, see, deceit, deceit, deceit. Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords. The reason why I push meditation on people so much is because it's easier to detach from situations that you are emotionally involved in that are no longer serving you and only harming you and putting you in a Nine of Swords state. Look at all these damn swords. There's got to be an air sign or a fire sign involved here. Could be a Libra with the Empress, but meditation removes you from your ego. It keeps you centered. It puts you back in check with yourself. So that's why I push it. And you want to come full circle. You want to end this pattern in December. Because I feel like the World card has been a pattern that has repeated itself over and over and over again. And whether you're ready or not, the universe, you know, if you're not ready, the universe will bring the tower in and be like, oh no, you're ready. See, and you're not ready. You don't feel, you're like, I can't detach from things right now because I know what I want. That's the problem though, is the universe will say, yes, we know you think you know what you want, or what's going to be best for you. But if you listen to us very, very carefully, we'll tell you what's best for you, and it's going to feel so much better on the other side. Because right now, you are in an illusion of your mind, thinking that you want the Scorpio, that you want the Libra, that you want the fire sign, that you want the Aquarius. This air sign has done nothing but run you over and over and over again. If it's not an air sign, it's a fire sign that has strong air in their chart. Or it's an air sign that has told you about the fire sign, or the fire sign telling you about the air sign. Ah, see? Oh man, that was a whole bunch of cards on the King of Swords. And this is what I mean. Okay, so there was an earth sign that told you about some dealings that were going on with an air sign. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Three of Pentacles. So there's an earth sign here that had some kind of conversation with you about some dealings or goings-ons. Things that were going on. We'll put it that way. This could really be work-related, but you guys are really stuck up in your head about it. And the only thing that I can tell you is what the cards are saying for you to do is, like, you're the one that has the power to end this. But it seems to me like somebody's been trying to clue you in on some people that are like working together or scheming together or something. It doesn't feel like the Three of Pentacles usually makes me feel really, really good. So does the Eight of Wands, and I don't feel good about this at all. And maybe there's a fire sign involved here that is either healing or needs to heal or you're healing from. Let's see what the Star and the King of Wands. Whatever has been said to you or whatever has been done to you behind your back or in front of your face, you're holding on to because, and I feel like you've gotten all the information. I feel like somebody has told you, somebody has said, now listen, you're stuck in a situation where you're not either being treated well, you're being told lies, I wish that I could say the Seven of Swords now is just about emotionally detaching, but we've got the Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Nine, we have all of the swords. Somebody's lying about something to you. Or, and I'm only saying this for cross watchers, maybe the Pisces slide. I don't care. The thing is Pisces, you have all the information here, but you're not accepting it, or you're not seeing it, or you're not allowing yourself to see it. But somebody is trying to nudge you, clue you in to what's going on. Let's see what King of Wands and the Star. Yeah. Oh, Pisces. This might as well be like somebody's spying, lurking around. Page of Swords. So we're definitely dealing with a heavy air sign here. And we have the Page of Swords on the King of Wands. So if you have an air sign, an earth sign, and a fire sign in your life that have been lying to you behind your back, first of all, that's one too many people involved. Second, because they're like, it's almost like they're ganging up on you for absolutely no reason. It could be that the earth sign actually told you about what was going on with these people. Or somebody, I almost want to clarify more here. First of all, because I'm nosy. And second of all, because it's like there's so many people involved. I want to find out who's lying to you, because there are definite messages coming through, because we have the Page of Wands and it's about love. Oh my gosh. We have the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. And then the Five of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of arguing and illusion around what you're trying to get. Like, this is your end goal. Like, this is what you want. So let's find out. Wow. Pisces. Did you want December to be a really big deal? Because welcome to your December reading. This is you guys haven't had a reading like this in a long time. So I can totally understand your feistiness. I can totally understand where you're coming from. I apologize if I sounded insincere at the beginning, because I get it. I totally get it. And I don't want you to be in this position, because this has to do with a really big relationship and your happiness. So let's see who this King of Swords is. Let's clarify some of these people, because there's a lot of them involved. Okay. So there's disappointment around the King of Swords. I think that you're actually extremely disappointed. The Five of Cups, because that Cups energy is water. That's your energy. I think you're extremely disappointed in this King of Swords. And it's possibly because they're the ones that are spying, or somebody's giving you messages about it. So let's see. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, see, the Queen of Pentacles is the one that illuminated this for you. I was right on about that. With the Sun on the Queen of Pentacles, she showed you, she messaged you, showed you the light. She's trying to tell you either how to rebuild, or that there are too many people involved, or that something's going on behind your back. There was a Queen of Pentacles. Maybe it's me. Hi. Sorry if I like ruined your life and told you about things that are going on behind your back. Okay, we have more people here. I'd like to say you're just dealing with a Gemini energy, and you very well could be. But with the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups all together, I feel like this is your, like, all of this that's happening here is actually detrimental to your happiness and a very close relationship. Either with somebody that you already know, that you're already with, or it's somebody you have yet to meet, and people are trying to keep you from it. Okay? Let's see who the Knight of Swords is. Yeah, we're going to do this instead of just looking at the bottom of the deck, because I already pulled some from the bottom of the deck, but let's get our clarity on. King of Cups, there you are. Okay, so you heard something, King of Cups on the Knight of Swords, from this air sign that disappointed you. I mean, this is like a story unfolding like Days of Our Lives. Could be a Scorpio that said something to you, but I'm going to bet you 100% that this is your energy, because you feel very, very deceived over here. And the thing is your intuition has been telling you for a really, really long time that something's up, right? It's been telling you with this Five of Swords, and that's where you got to with the Nine of Swords. And it's like literally screwing with your relationships. Okay, let's look at this King of Wands. Who's the King of Wands? Time to walk away from a fire sign, my loves. And I feel like this fire sign is either gossiping about you, because I have the Eight of Cups. And this person, it was almost like this was what you wanted. With the star here, like you wanted this fire sign to be it. Or you wanted the air sign to be it. Either way, there's definitely something that you have to walk away from that you were really, really holding on to and super, super disappointed in. Feeling very, very rejected. Messages came in probably during Sagittarius season or Scorpio season. But with the Page of Swords, somebody's definitely spying, and the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands, spying and gossiping. Lots of it happening. Lots and lots and lots of it happening. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Not one bit. Don't mess with my Pisces like that. That's not okay. And I get that the confusion at Five of Wands and Seven of Cups makes a lot of sense now. And you don't even know. Like, the Eight of Swords makes a lot of sense now, too, on the world. You don't even know what to do with yourself half the time. You're like, what the F? This all just kind of, The thing is you're saying to yourself, it all came out of thin air when this Queen of Pentacles illuminated it for you. It all just, boom, fell into your lap. But it's been there. It's been happening. It's like right under your nose, and it's been happening. I hate to be the one, the bearer of bad news, to tell you that. And I think that you already knew. You already saw it kind of coming. All right, so let's see what the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Yeah, Six of Swords. Page of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So the Page of Swords has the Six of Swords on it. And I want to say 100% you need to take the higher road. Walk away from this mess. Because you're too good for it. You're way too good for it. And ending it will put you in such a better, more authoritative position. I'm going to clarify these, and then I'm going to clarify the top three. the Lovers and the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups all together. I know, it's really, like, my Virgo in me is, like, being really driven crazy right now. And then on the Page of Wands, I had the Knight of Pentacles. So whatever messages are still coming through, I feel like this is you just, like, trudging forward, regardless. Even if it feels like it's taking forever, and it's, like, really slow going, and you feel a little bit stagnant right now, I want to say, with your head held high, walking away in a slow manner and being like, peace out, it's probably going to be your best bet here. Either from the fire sign or the air sign. Let's clarify. I like doing the full clarifying instead of doing the bottom of the deck. It's kind of fun. Let's clarify the Death card, the Scorpio. I feel like this should just be an ending to something that's going on around you. Or you're the one that has the power to end this just by walking away and being the bigger person. And I know a lot of people are like, that bigger person, gotta be the bigger person again. That sucks. I'm always the bigger person. But that's okay. Because when you're the bigger person, that's when the gifts show up. See what is preventing, like, not ending this and not walking away from it and sitting in your misery and trying to figure out, like, how do I fix it? Because it's not fixable. This does not look fixable to me. Somebody did you really, really wrong. And once you end it, once this transformation is done, once you get to Empress status, that's when the Ace of Pentacles shows up. That stability, the feeling of being able to move forward in a really, really good way. Let's see what the Empress is. I mean, there's not a lot of Pentacles out here. That's the only one. And the Three of Pentacles. So this is really affecting your whole life, your work. You're not able to focus. You're not able to stay grounded. Yeah. You're sitting here as the, you know, trying to get to Empress status, right? Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Instead of moving forward and ending a situation that has you literally losing money right and left, you're waiting for a love offer from somebody that doesn't have enough to give you. Because you're better than what has been offered in the past. You're much better. You're at a higher status now. And that's what you need to recognize in December. Because this situation of lying and betrayal and hurt and pain, and I hate to say it like this, because this may be why I was really, really avoiding doing your reading too, is because I knew that there was just something not right in your energy. And I don't even think that you're making, like, it may seem like you're in a fog and an illusion and, like, things aren't right. And you may be questioning your sanity at this point. Like, that's how bad these people mess with your head. All of them. There might have been one person saving grace in this whole deal who clued you into everything was going on, but it's still, you were like, yeah, I already knew. I just haven't done anything about it. And I'm just sitting in it, right? And it's affecting your happiness, your overall abundance and happiness. It's affecting your money. It's affecting your sanity. So let's see. 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Lovers. Pisces, man. Yeah. 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 So, on the 10 of Cups, the 2 of Cups, and the Lovers, to clarify those three, The 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. Look how exhausted you are from this. And you feel like you are less than who you truly are because of it. You are in a lack mentality, physically, mentally, emotionally, because of lying. And I'm all worked up for you. But I am going to say, in my very logical Virgo mind, I am going to say, we are the only ones that can control where we stay and how we deal with other people. You can say, it's impossible for me to get out of this situation until you're blue in the face. But I'm here to tell you that I've been in situations like this before, and I got out. I was homeless. I still did it. I had 2 little boys to feed and I was living out of my car. But I still left because I wasn't going to be lied to anymore. And I wasn't going to be taken advantage of. And I wasn't going to have my sanity questioned when I knew I was right. Because that happened. All of that happened. So we have on the bottom of the deck, I'm just going to pull a couple because you can't fight this anymore. It is depleting you in every sense of the word. Mentally, physically, emotionally. It is depleting you. And it is keeping you from your full happiness and abundance, which is on the other side of the illusion. This may have felt good at one point. Whoever you're in the relationship with. I don't care what sign it is. It might have felt good at one point, but it's not anymore. It is just not anymore. So we have the Queen of Swords, the 4 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. Last card is the 3 of Swords. Okay. Cut it out. Cut that shit out. Be the Queen of Swords. Get some rest and do some meditation and really, 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 really get centered with yourself and grounded. Because you're way up here right now. And you need to be right here. You need to get into the heart center and actually feel yourself again. And get there. Okay? Because once you do, things will become much more clear for you. 3 of Wands, 6 of Wands. Maybe you're ready to travel in the new year. Maybe maybe you're going to be recognized. Maybe there's marriage on the horizon. But the thing is if you continue to deal with the energy of whatever the hell is going on here, this 3 of Swords will loom over you until you release it. 100%. I promise. All right, guys. I'm sorry that was such a heavy reading. I'm so sorry that was such a heavy reading. I felt it coming into it. I know you guys were restless. I didn't realize how bad it was until we got into it. So, again, I apologize if I wasn't sincere before. I truly don't want you guys to start the new year in this. So whatever you have to do to shut yourself off from whatever's going on, please do it for your own sanity and your own safety and health. Okay? I love you guys so much, and I will see you for the 2019 general readings. Oh, Chatalize, I have openings all through Fridays for 2 hours every Friday through December for Chatalize sessions. All of that information is in the description box below. Again, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you for your 2019 report. Bye.